President Trump says that if there is no progress towards a peace deal, then he will impose more sanctions on Russia or impose more tariffs on Russia, or both, or do nothing at all. How do you see this playing out?
Well, first of all, the Russians have proven they're resilient against any sanctions, and any talk of new sanctions and secondary sanctions and tariffs, I think, will not have a big direct effect on Putin. I also believe that, however, if there are significant sanctions, secondary sanctions, tariffs on countries like India, that could create some discord. But even India has seemed to throw in its lot with the Russians, and has recently been dialoguing with China as well, and there's a rapprochement going on there. So India's gamed this out and figured, they can live without the United States to some degree for a certain period of time because of their, they do better within that Russian-China set of countries. And so I'm not sure that what Trump is saying has as much effect as he thinks it does. That said, everything matters, and the direction it's going in matters. And I would say that the main game in Washington, in my opinion, is simply, will the U.S. continue to support Ukraine at the level it needs to be supported to continue to resist the new Russian onslaught? And so far, so good. But however these negotiations go and these threats go could impact whatever the next aid package is for Ukraine and the sustaining U.S. provision of arms, although Zelensky and the Europeans have come up with a brilliant maneuver around that by offering to buy all of these weapons from the United States.